There exists a legend in my village. Long ago, there was a cult that worshipped a witch, and a small group of people who fled from their clutches. It is said that those people created this village. There are still lurkers out there, chasing after witches. If those scary people find you outside all alone, they'll snatch you up and drag you away. My grandmother, the village chief, would give that warning to the children on almost a daily basis. Only a few people believed her. Everyone else ran away to the world outside. But I was so scared. I didn't have the courage to leave, so I secluded myself in the safety of my room. It's lonely spending day after day just seeing everyone off as they leave the nest. But feeling lonely will always be better than feeling afraid. That was my world. But then Reen came along and changed it. Priscilla, I'll protect you. I was just a coward, but Reen made that promise to me. Even though I was still unable to step outside my room, Reen was far from upset. With the words, "I promise," she took my hand and brought me into the world outside. The sights I saw for the first time were so bright and so gentle that they brought tears to my eyes. All my fears had instantly faded away. Reen must have shared some of her courage with me. From then on, I began going outside to play with Reen. Dear Sister Zara and Dear Sister Scold eventually joined our little group, adding even more to the fun. In time, there may come a day when Reen leaves the village, just like everyone else. Even so, right now, even if it's just for this brief moment, I want to be with her. I made that wish deep in my heart each time I saw Reen smile. But the time for us to say goodbye came when we least expected it. One day, I went with Reen outside the village. I knew what we were doing was really bad, and that I needed to put a stop to everything, but it's okay. I'll protect you. With her face beaming as brightly as it did that day, Reen tried to take me out to an even vaster world. I couldn't help but feel happy at her enthusiasm, so I took her by the hand. Then, on the way home, those men found us. But I'd heard the cult was destroyed. There's no way they could have been revived. Reen fights them alone to protect me, but more and more scars cover her body with each passing minute, before she finally collapses to the ground. I want power. Fierce power that can protect Reen. The moment I made that wish, flames engulfed everything around me. No way. The power of a witch? The legend was true. As those men watched me, the looks in their eyes changed. I was so scared. But if it's a witch that they're looking for, I slowly made my way towards them. I'll go. So please, please spare Reen. As I pleaded with them, they unveiled a crown. It was a sacrificial crown. It marks a living sacrifice, suppressing the power of the witch who wears it. There's a similar crown in my village. I heard that it allowed them to imprison the witch who once founded our village. The one in the village no longer contains any of that power. But I was scared of it since long ago. Still, Reem served me like she was my knight, vowing to me, "Priscilla, I'll protect you." Since then, I stopped being scared of the legend and the crown. Reem turned everything into memories I treasured. I have to protect Reem. This time, I will protect her. Our witch, our beloved witch. As the men continued their feverish chant, I presented my head to them. Then, the moment they placed that cold crown on top of it, my mind began to feel faint. The mark of a living sacrifice. I see. That certainly is what it is. If I lose focus for even a second, it makes me feel like my entire heart will be taken away. Suddenly, I heard a voice scream my name from behind me. I desperately bottled up my scream. I mustn't look back. Being as weak as I am, I know I'll end up turning to her, begging her to save me. Reem has always protected me. That's why, at least in the end, I want to. You and the sun go hand in hand. So please, Reem, live on freely under the bright, open sky. Goodbye. They locked me inside a tall tower. As long as I stay here, those men won't lay a hand on Reem or the village. That's what they promised me. I'll be okay. I'm used to being shut away. That's how I've always been, even until now. But the one who tried taking me outside is no longer here. I wonder how many days or even months have passed by since then. It probably hasn't been that many. But in this room, where not even a single ray of sunlight peeks in, it's impossible for me to even know that. Is it morning? Night? I don't even know why I have to stay locked up in here. Suddenly, the crown fell from my head. At that moment, I saw a vision of a person flash in my mind. But just who was that? I don't know. Am I supposed to be waiting for someone? Why is something I can't remember making me hurt so much? Priscilla, I'll protect you. Those words echo in my mind over and over again. But I just can't remember anything. Who are you? I should be scared to death of this crown. So why can't I just let go of it? Suddenly, I felt as if someone was calling out my name. But who? I know this voice. I remember. It's someone who's as bright as the sun. Someone who always fills me with courage. That's right. I've been waiting for this moment. The moment when you come and save me. I've come to keep my promise. Let's go home, Priscilla. Together. Huh? How strange. I can't get my words to come out, even though there are so many things I wanted to say. But now, I'll say the words I want to tell you the most. Thank you, Green.